Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Pan and this is of course our Neo-China Empire campaign within Crusader Kings 2. And the people have spoken and the people have said that the Emperor was in the right and that we shall be known as the Ming Empire. I had one vote for the Southern Tang, 2 votes for the Ming plus 1 upvote as maximum, and I had 2 votes for the Ming Empire, but with 2 maximum upvotes. Also a little bit more spread votes, but that might simply be because somebody spammed to vote up everything, so I don't really know if that is all individual votes or not. Still, maximum upvote was there as well. Thus, I have the feeling that Ming Empire had 4 votes, the Ming 3, and the Southern Tang 1. So the Ming Empire we shall be. Having said that, there is still some things to rename, I realized. Because, let's not forget, the Han culture is spreading nicely within the Kingdom of Bengal. I don't think we should rename that just yet, because there's still quite some Bengali around, and I think that that would be perhaps a bit presumptuous if we change that already. But strangely enough, this duchy is called, if I may, yep, the duchy, thank you, Duchy of Gouda, which I probably pronounce incredibly in a Dutch manner. Gouda, like cheese, but then there should be a letter difference. But anyways, that's kind of weird that this is called the Duchy of Gouda, because then apparently this is supposedly the capital, but I've seen everybody put the capital over here, and Xiying is also a larger province, so I wouldn't know why you would not do that. Besides, this is also where the Silk Road comes through. So, and a Silk Road route, by the way, that you can, still wrong button, that you can place a trade post in. So it's a little bit like, why isn't that not the capital? Why is Gouda the capital in general, and why is this duchy still called the Duchy of Gouda? We're gonna change that into the Duchy of Xiying. However, that leaves all these provinces in this area that are just not Han-like in name. Gouda, Rada, and Kotivaza. I think that those also need some Chinese names. So by all means, if you have some cool name, I could name this province, for instance, to Tang. If you like that, just let me know and I'll name this province to Tang, Call this perhaps the Duchy of Xiying Tang, if you would like to have that. And, well, I can change these to 2-2. I don't know, what have you done? You know what? Let's do that. Let's already immediately do that. Let's show you that I listen to you guys. Tang, this is now named after the empire that once was of my great-great-great-grandmother's dynasty, I would like to say. Whatever. And this is going to be the Duchy of Xiying Tang. Then at least somewhat Tang has been added to it. I hope that I please the most people. The Duchy of Xiying Tang. And then these two still need Chinese names. We also, of course, have this duchy, which could be renamed. I kind of would like to keep Malabum as its true name, because that's the original area that was given to us. Tradition requires that that stays the same, more or less, right? But everything else, by all means, we could use some more Chinese names. Besides, Chinese is spreading quite a bit. Perhaps at one point, all of Kosala, for instance, I'm just saying something, or I don't know. What is this again? Bihar, which is a Han and Buddhist for its capital region already, might need some Chinese names, though. By all means, go ahead and put some names in the comments, and I'll put them in there. On top of that, I have decided we're going to go to war against this guy. I know he is a tributary state of the Maharaja of the Pratyahara Kingdom, so we might get old Pratyahara against us. I don't care. What am I going for? I'm going to go for the war for the de jure claim on this. It really doesn't matter, and it's really going to be kind of weird to have a duchy, a little county over here, but, well, Bordigor, be damned, there's Bordigor everywhere already. But more importantly, we might be able to capture this girl. This girl actually has a claim on the Pratyahara Kingdom. They are weak, but you never know if perhaps we one day can attack, because this boy is only 1. This girl is already 12. Now, if I want to betroth to her, to one of my sons or what have you not, he says no, because he doesn't want that political concerns. So that would have been also a good wife for my son here, because this lady, unfortunately, when they married, she was of childbearing age, but that is kind of up and gone at 37. I'm kind of getting worried. My son still has all the time in the world to get a child, but I'm just... This marriage, in the end, I was warned for it, and I wanted to safeguard the claims, and that has always happened, but it's a good wife. I mean, if we can gift to this girl and it will become a concubine, by all means. But yeah, that is kind of what I would like to do. I want to capture this girl. So I'm actually going to go to war for a claim, but what I really hope is when we siege this down, they said that we will have captured this girl. So, declaring the war for the de jure claim. Kaboom. And there we go. Matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Are we going to look for immortality? Well, if this character gets immortality, I wouldn't mind. I've never seen this actually work, by the way, but... With age comes wisdom, they say, or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately, more often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep. You find yourself staring at the ceiling. You're getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about your carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are a ruler. You have people ready to serve you at any whim. Perhaps your councils have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. Some of the council. Actually, when I think about, I've lived a good life and I gained a train of content. Absolutely not. We are ambitious. We're going to summon the council. Your council convenes, and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down, and the suspense is almost tangible, as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirits rise in the room as your council start to talk. Some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. I can send Biku Mizong, I want you to hit the books. I could do that. He smiles, but doesn't push his cause. He knows that your library exing is the most impressive in the realm. It would be unreasonable to study the literature already at disposal. And he takes my advice. Or I could say we'll arrange a realm-wide search for any person with possession of knowledge of the matter. He seems doubtful regarding the whole endeavor, but maybe a healthy dose of skepticism is just what the job requires. And I can send this guy. I don't know about that. He still needs to get children first. His heir also is Hundo. We've managed that. Or I can send my trusted King Yongston. But he's Punjabi. Actually, the fact that he's Punjabi would... no, his boy is Punjabi still, and he's 15. We'll use his diplomatic ties and send letters to all his confidants. Internal life is surely something interest to many noble, and someone must know something. I'm gonna say we're gonna hit the books. Why? Well, to be honest, I am highly in devotion. That seems the most logical one. No. We're gonna send this guy away because we want prestige. And we have an apostate. Burn him. High intrigue and an hedonist. We cannot use that in our realm. They're actually over here, so I actually could use a little bit of men from my vassals. There we go. Some additional forces. Let's first gather over here before we storm the gates and die ourselves. We would have died against this army, so that's interesting. Technology. Technology. Legalism. Kingdom vice royalties. I've never used those, to be fairly honest. Significant status for women. would also close the opinion cap penalty for different cultures, which is what some kings might have issues with. Noble customs isn't bad. Certainly not. Is anything advancing? No. I have to look in the ocean, because otherwise if I look over here it's going to change the technology to that particular province, and then you see these raiders. Excuse me. These cogs, or these gears, if you will, turning, and if they turn, then automatically it goes up. So for instance, shipbuilding and trade practices are already increasing if I don't do anything about it. I don't need to increase it, it will happen on its own. I have a lot of points also for economic advances. Castle town. Doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I like city of walls, but a castle town, yeah, let's go with that, because there's also extra taxes. So we'll do that, and are we gonna go for feudal opinion or just tolerance? What does significant status for women do? Because I don't rightfully know. Women related to the ruler are allowed to hold the office of chief minister and treasurer. Doesn't really matter. Women have been granted official power in all public office, so that doesn't really help. Notable. Allows change of gender preference laws. Thank you. That's the one I'm most interested in, to be honest. Full. Allow female commanders and allows absolute kinetic. Yeah. Which doesn't really matter, but as long as it becomes, instead of what we now have, which I believe is agnatic. No, we have agnatic, kinetic, prima congenitor, but I can't choose women because we don't have absolute kinetic then. That's too bad. So I can never choose a daughter of mine to become empress. It's long away from now. In the end, you kind of want to go here. But let's first do this. And get a plus 12 opinion from everybody. Make my vassals like me all the more. We don't need more military organization. Right now we have removed the pagan homeland attrition, so that's good enough. I'm gonna actually bump up the light infantry. Yep, let's do that. Alright. Hunters usurp the kingdom of Kashmir. Wait, what? Okay, the Punjabi guy lost again. Oh, he lost it to you. Oh, you're a really powerful king now within my realm. I wish I could teach your boys to become not Nepali but become Han. If we manage that, it would be awesome. This boy is already on a childhood focus, which is awesome. But this boy is still very much Nepali. My son wants to kill who? You want to kill you? I see absolutely no point, no reason to that. Chancellor. Oh, because you got taken over, probably. Right. The King of Khan? Oh, that's the Han guy over here. Sorry, I had to figure where the heck does Khan lie, but it's over here. Right. And his son is Han, so we've managed to keep this dynasty completely Han now. That's perfect. But seeing he doesn't need to be, I'm probably just gonna give it to this Duke. I have quite a few people on the council that very much like me. I could push another law. But I think I'm good on it. This is by ruler. I could abolish the council, but I don't want that. Because, I mean, I would get more domestic size, but the problem is that I will have less advisors, which means all those people that need to be on the council, and these are free already, I won't have advisor titles from them ready. And considering that war declaration is already by ruler, I have enough power. I think this is actually doesn't really help me, because it also disables realm peace, which can be interesting. I think I rather tackle around this limitation and keep it like that. So I don't think I will push a law right now. This is more than enough people to push in here. Come on, capture that girl. Victory. Victory, we captured no one. So the whole damn reason why we started this war actually is, well, not really going to happen. Basically, that's what it comes down to. No. I can't give out land to anyone who asks. He wants land for his son. Not gonna happen. I will send elephants. Every time Gobin looks at man, I get a sinking feeling in my stomach. He might be attracted to a person of the same sex as he. Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. It'll grow out of it. It doesn't help anything. This boy is Punjabi, he's no longer important. When you check up on Bhikkhu Minzong to inquire about the search, you find him slumped over his book, sound asleep. You clear your throat loudly and he sits up straight, drowsy eyes darting panically around the room, before suppressing a yawn. Sorry, master, I must have dozed off. Truth to be told, I'm starting to give up. To make it through all these scriptures, I think I need an assistant. Or 10. He rolls his eyes, then looks down abashedly. I'm sorry, my lord. I'll make do, of course. Nonsense, you'll rest. I'll hire some scribes. 6. Fuck it, we have the money. We have the cash. Let's do it. That's one of my daughters, apparently, and she was apparently betrothed. Fine. As it should be, you, ambitious, my last son. No, but I will give you patient, because you are my son. I can do that. Oh! Woohoo! Our queen won. Our double queen won, and now this land is ours, so at least we have a corridor to our lands. I like that. Let's just make sure that less border gore in the end. You became an elusive shadow. Very nice for you. You don't need to bother me anymore with that, because it just really doesn't matter anymore. 73% in all favor. And this is a city. Kaboom, bada bing. Hold on. I will accept your peace offering. So that has been done. And let's see what's going on here. I can burn possibly you. She's already marked as an apostate. I think he knows. Wait, what? Oh, it's a concubine. And she is... There's a duchy over here. Brought for his heir. It's the mother of... Oh, wait. No, that's not right. This is the mother of this boy. For now. So if he becomes the king, and he may get angry with me over killing his mother. I will just burn use the burning iron. I don't really need to kill her right now. Okay, well, we gained a province. Didn't matter that much. But, we didn't get in the end what I wanted it to. We didn't get her. I think I'll send a gift. Maybe one day we can ask her to come over. Right now, it's gonna be hard because she likes him more than the other one. Yeah, you like me a lot, but that doesn't really matter to me right now. What I need is ways to claim more stuff than just one province at a time, if possible. These are border disputes. You are at war with everything. We have some claims via this man, but this man doesn't have any land. Who are you? You're Kannada. Oh, this boy. Well, we want to become Han, but unfortunately I can't do that. I can't give him out of patience, and I don't want him to become bitter rivals with me, so he must learn on his own. Ooh, Yet another morning when I wake up feeling as tired as I went to bed. I should do something about my listless minds. Perhaps I should spend more time alone. Nah, we'll get over it eventually. You, my son, I will not throw into the dungeons. Lose 10 karma. Goodbye, that's my son. You have returned to my court because this man died, was burned at the stake. Oh dear. Probably then apostate. Which part of which line is this? Whoa, it's part of the royal line. Okay, and why is this now his heir? Agnatic Primogenitor. Oh, because you burned him. He died attending... Wow, okay. Okay then, that's funky. You immediately want to marry her. Oh, that's why you burned him at the stake. So, you killed your own grandson? Yeah, he did. Wow. Okay, I will give her a claim on the perpetrator's titles. That's fine. Immediately a little war over here. What are you going to do? Defending against the Holy in the Canute Civil War for Gavelkind. I hope you win and then push him to give up his titles, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, are you defending? Yeah, you're helping. Oh, then this guy has a lot of chance now that he hired mercenaries. He hired 6,000 mercenaries in order to do this. No, he hired 3,000 mercenaries. Sorry, I apologize. He has a lot of cash. Hey, I could say peace with, but I'm not gonna do that. And I so fulfill my duties and go to a monastery. And apparently I have a special minor title to give away. That's not gonna be the court jester. I can do court tutor, but I don't care about that. I can have a commander. There you go. This is still must be the kingdom of Bihari and the kingdom of Tubo. A mystic appears. Your court Bhikkhu Minzong hesitantly leads you to his chamber. This is highly unorthodox, my master, but I assure you all our research point to the lady you are about to meet. She has traveled a long way from the distant lands in the east to come and see you. So that must be China then. A quite remarkable lady, if I say so myself. You ask Bhikkhu Minzong about the mysterious woman and her teachings, but he avoids your question and insists that it will be better if you ask her yourself. Let's hear the woman out. Is this again the very young little girl that's going to tell us what to do? I will grant him a claim on the perpetrator's title, because that is Han versus Han, and I do not agree with that, yo. Discuss managing the realm. Discuss the Budukavana, because he's a learned man. Let's see if I can gain a friend. Truly enjoyed my suggestion and we have become close friends. Voila. We regularly seek each other out during our free time and I'm starting to notice that it affects my focus on my monastic duties. Let's focus on our duties, become close friends, and we gain free learning. Or let's spend more time. No matter what we do, what is our... Is this what we're doing? Unnatural. Oh, that close. No. Not that close. Yep, it's a really extremely young girl. Sinhala. So that's actually, I believe, from down in the southern part of India. Yep. When you heard about the alleged mystic, you pictured someone very youthful. However, you did not picture a child. The little girl who calls herself Somali is unlike any child you've ever met. Her manners are incredibly mature, and she seems to be far more knowledgeable than your most educated advisors. She tells you tales of faraway realms and distant times, heavy with symbolism and hidden meanings. While it is very strange to hear such wise words spoken by a mere child, the vividness of her stories makes you wonder if she's experienced them all herself. She promises to tell you more if you accept her as her teacher. Now, this is a very... Oh, well, not Mary. It's a very interesting chain of event. You will have to do all kinds of assignments that she gives you. And I know that if you fail, you become dull. Which is a very bad trait to have, because it's -2 to every bloody thing. But I've never managed to successfully do this. But this Emperor has really good scores in many of the things that are needed, possibly. I just hope it doesn't focus so much on stewardship or intrigue. So you know what? Temple Vassal Opinion is gonna go down for a while. For 10 years even. Wow! Or gain 50 karma. I will let her stay. And because we're really focusing on prestige, not anything else. You want me to expose him? Hello. Oh, he died under suspicious circumstances. That's not good. And you're the Kinslayer. Well, at least the lady there now is Botpa. Is no longer Botpa, but this is now Han ruled. I succeeded in what I wanted to do, just not. This boy was quick. Oh, that's cruel. But alright. I will actually publicly denounce him and I'll give him a reason to arrest him. And I can change council position. Oops. Oh, oopsie. He is my spy master. Did not realize. Okay. Pick an ambition. Rule for 5 years with peace. 68. That's enough time. He is actually marrying the exact girl that I wanted to marry. That's annoying. Oh, you. I can't make you yet. Can't wage war on you like force vassalization on you. Like I can do on this boy. But it costs prestige. And we need 16,000 prestige in order to adopt the Chinese imperialism. We're getting close to it. We're inching ever closer, but this character is getting old. I'm not sure if he's gonna manage, but let's do this. We've lost another commander for some reason. Whatever, you. Commander, please pronounce properly. Diligent is good to give him for when he's the husband of the queen. Okay, did not want to become my close friend, as you wish. Serious concerns. Prince Howley Sikata joins you after supper one evening. He initiates a conversation about the status of the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Sikata and demand to know why he has sought you out. Sikata gently takes your hand and keeps his eyes low as he speaks. The truth is, father, I am worried. Who is Somali really? How can she be trusted? I fear that she's trying to take advantage of your recent concerns. He finally looks up, meeting your gaze. Please, father, let me look into it. You're right, how could I ever been so naive to trust Somali? No, I will allow him to investigate, but I don't think it is anything worrying. Yeah, he can become... My son can become ambitious, if that helps him again. Oh, known as the Unfaithful. So this guy seduced her, the king of Bihar. So that is really annoying. My wife's son is now also unfaithful. Oh, it's funny that he wants to help me when we're rivals. He lost a trade. I don't know which one, but he still is ambitious, luckily. Dagnammit, she's unfaithful now. But yeah, this marriage was in the end was a bad thing. The reasoning was sound, but I just can't get any other marriages because everybody else is like, I don't want you to marry my children. Dude, do it, or I'll run you over. Alright, the Mystic's ultimatum. You are just about to knock on the door of Somali's chamber when the door is thrown open. The Mystic's face is hard as stone as their eyes flash fire. Please come in, master, she says coldly. It has come to my attention that you have had me followed, Somali says as the door closes behind you. You try to reply, but she cuts you off. I cannot teach you if you do not have absolute faith in me. Either trust me I am your loyal servant, or send me away. Nothing else will do. Are you my loyal servant? Sought my knowledge. Doesn't say you're my loyal servant. That is actually a trait they can have. I gained a trait trusting. It's too much to ask. It would be best if you left. Nothing else will do. How about the dungeon? I don't want to gain the trait trusting. Oh, whatever. Fine, trusting. -2 intrigue, +1 diplomacy. Boo. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be a very quick war. A few counties. A fallen man. Somalia and you are walking side by side through the capital as she patiently explains the principles of reincarnation and immortality. Sidao, my friend, remember that karma is not only produced when you act. Everything you think, say, and cause is also karma. While good deeds yield sweet fruits, punya, unkindness, brings forward spoiled fruits. Pow. Your walk has brought you to a run-down alley where a man in tattered clothes sleeps in the doorway. As you approach, the stench of alcohol and vomit becomes unbearable. Somali tells you that the man was cheated of all his savings and how he fell into despair when the local authorities refused to help him. The tale fills you with compassion for the poor fellow. Holy heck, that's a lot of cash. I could preserve him. The man has only himself to blame. Stringer I'm trying to do, and well, gonna lose a ton of gold, but we get the sweetest fruit. Somali nods contentedly as you kneel next to the man and offer him your coin purse, which apparently has more coin in it than some dukes have in total, and can build you a town in total. Building a city costs that much. Or temple, 200. Whoa, that's really cheap. Build. Immediately build it. I mean, we have not yet reached that prestige cap, so we can spend some money. Somali nods contentedly as you kneel next to the man. Yeah, the fruit of good thoughts and good deeds is sweet indeed, my friend. Acts of kindness bring peace to your heart and bring you one step closer to enlightenment. You are just a ruler. You are a just ruler indeed. I want to say you're just a ruler, but no, you are a just ruler. During the walk home, your heart does feel lighter. You intently listen to Somali's thoughtful musings, trying to remember every word. She might be the true saint you have been waiting for. I will treat everyone fairly from now on. And I have a lady that has come to my court because... Oh, you died. Okay. Well, with that, I'm also going to end the episode because, well, it is about time to do so. Didn't gain much land in this one. It really is a bit unfortunate that these kings of Pratyahara keep freaking dying, and therefore they just don't have very many children, and most of the time their ladies die of cancer or what else have you not. It's problematic. It really is. But you can't win them all. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.